The Fifth Kind. Click on the links in the description to watch the full video. In 1962, while at Berkeley, a young Carl Sagan wrote a paper titled Direct Contact Among Galactic Civilizations by Relativistic Interstellar Spacecraft. In the paper he wrote, "There is the statistical likelihood that Earth was visited by an advanced extraterrestrial civilization at least once during historical times." On page 497 of his study, Sagan speculates that the number of such visits could be as many as 10,000. Sagan wrote, "There are other legends which deserve serious study in the present context. As one example, we may mention the Babylonian account of the generation of the Sumerian civilization by the Apkallu, representatives of an advanced non-human and possibly extraterrestrial society." 4 years later, in a collaboration with the Ukrainian scientist I.S. Shklovskii titled Intelligent Life in the Universe, Carl Sagan wrote, "Stories like the Oannes legend deserve much more in critical studies than have been performed heretofore, with the possibility of direct contact with an extraterrestrial civilization as one of the many possible explanations."
Well, could an intervention by an extraterrestrial civilization like the Apkallu explain why, all of a sudden, from out of the blue, in ancient Sumeria, you have civilization springing up, complete with mathematics, complex astronomy, civil engineering, streetscapes, banking, money, a legal system, culture and literature? I mean, that is a major leap forward for Homo sapiens that needs some major explaining. It seems to me that we would make better sense of that leap in the story if we allow for the possibility of an external intervention. And that's exactly what the story of the Apkallu is. And just how curious that the physical descriptions of the Apkallu correlate so closely with the ancient stories of the Mamiwata people.
In the United States of America alone, more than 500,000 people go missing every year. In the year 2018, 612,846 new people were registered as missing. Some are cases of misadventure. An unconfirmed number proved to be cases of slavery and sex trafficking. Others are cases of violent crime. Thankfully, the majority of missing persons return, and some are later found. However, approximately 15%, around 90,000 each year, remain unexplained.
Year after year, thousands of people go missing just in America's national parks. In fact, the figure is so disturbing that the park authorities are told not to keep a record of them. And I'm not talking about people who wandered off the path and got lost. I'm talking about people who are in the middle of a conversation, in the middle of a baseball game, and all of a sudden, one of them vanishes. Now, we have no mythology or science to account for that. And the horror of those figures ought to disturb us a lot more than having to listen to a report that offends our worldview. So I'm with Monsignor Balducci and John Mack in saying that what they have encountered merits far more serious study than has been given to the phenomenon.
The Fifth Kind. Click on the links in the description to watch the full video.